friends. So welcome to another live stream. So today AMD, wow, AMD is amazing. Yes, AMD is actually reaching the major resistance. So we actually have a trend line resistance over here. And I'm actually watching like see how's the price action around this area. So AMD definitely the most beautiful position today. Okay, guys, let's go. So let's see. 7 more minutes to the market open, and I'm actually monitoring AMD right now. I'm actually looking at my positions, and likely today will be partial profit taking day. Okay, let's go. Uh, okay, we shall start off with HSI. HSI, yes, HSI has already broken out of this zone, and right now I'm actually waiting for price to go up a little, pull back into this zone before I will be interested in buying any more China stocks. And let's see, how about Baba? And Baba, let's see. Okay, Baba is already it went off quite a bit. So right now, if you want to enter Baba, definitely you need to have some sort of pullback before going again, especially when HSI just broken out of the zone. And let's see, PDD also the same thing. It has already fired off. Okay, I bought JD. So in my group, we bought all sorts of different China stocks, but for myself, I chose JD, which is one of the shittiest instrument. Yeah, it's not my mistake or what, but sometimes you pick some stocks and then it just doesn't go as much as some other instrument. Yeah, so in my group, some of the members they bought like Futu, Baba, PDD, I think. These are what I saw in the group chat. But as for myself, I chose JD, and it's garbage. So even after earnings, I think it was yesterday. Is it? Let me see. Is it yesterday? Today is Wednesday. Yes, yesterday. So it's still at around the same area. It just doesn't move much. As for Futu is just amazing, super amazing Futu. Wow. Let's see what else. IWM. Okay, most of the China stock, most of the US stock, they are all pretty overbought as of this current moment. So any profit taking or partial profit taking, it will be extremely good. Yeah, so even if you take a look at AMD, because AMD they just announced something about the shares buyback program. Yeah, so AMD actually rose quite a lot during pre-market. Hello, my friends. Yeah, so right now I'm actually scanning through all the charts. We have roughly about 3 more minutes before market open. So today we'll try to find opportunity to do maybe at least day trading. Yeah, because for swing and position trading, right, likely there won't be any opportunity unless you want to hop into a moving trade, which I don't recommend you doing. At least minimally, let's say for AMD, right? AMD, because we are reaching a major resistance trend line over here, so there's a high chance that we might just okay, let me just make it a little bit smaller. So there's a high chance that either we pull back around this area. If not, we break out of this trend line, then we start to pull back. That's when, if you have not bought AMD, you can actually do so for more upside potential. Because if we go back to, let's say, the daily chart, okay, on daily, you can see that we have this major downtrend line. I think it started in April or March 24. Yes, March 24, connecting all the way to around October 24. So this is a very strong trend line. So there will definitely be a higher chance that EMD can reject this trend line and then starts to consolidate or even break above the trend line, and then we start to consolidate. Okay. Let's see what else. NVIDIA. NVIDIA. Amazing trade. It's going super well. And right now, in order for me to add any more positions to NVIDIA, I will definitely need a pullback, some sort of retracement, or even a small one. I will start to add into NVIDIA again. Yeah, so guys, if you look around the corner of the screen or something like that, you can see that those are my current holdings and what positions I'm actually holding as of this current moment. Okay, Intel. Let's see. Okay, Intel is pulling back a little. Okay, one more minute, less than a minute for the market to open. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, let me open up one more window because I would actually need this. Wait. Okay, I can place it beside here. Hey, hello, my friends. Welcome to the stream. So right now, market is less than a minute before market open, and right now I'm actually trying to find some day trades to do some day trading. I'm actually quite interested in Amazon because Amazon, I booked my profit at 210 because I set a TP over there, and it just triggered me and totally out of everything. Yeah, I totally forgotten about it and didn't actually expand my TP even higher to at least maybe 217 or 220 area. Yeah, it's something like I set and forget and totally forgotten about it. Yeah, so if let me try to pull up my group chat and show it to you. Yes, this was the trade. Yeah, so let me just pull it over here. Yeah, so you can see that for Amazon, initially I closed off 50% for partial profit at 207, almost 208. And within the next 30, and within the next 1 hour, because I have totally forgotten that I set a TP at 210. After that, I exited everything. Yeah, this was what happened. And so right now, I'm actually trying to get back into Amazon again. Let's see whether today we have any opportunity to do that. Amazon, 5 minutes. Okay, we go back to SPY first. Okay, SPY, there's strength coming in from once the market open, but we are not too sure whether it will hold or not because the overall market is actually quite overheating. It's overheated right now, and there's not much room for more upside from here. Hello, my friend. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so you can hang around and see whether today can we find any day trading positions. What else can we look for? Okay, I have a position in Google as well, and it's doing extremely well. How about Tesla? I'm actually quite interested in Tesla. I'm curious about it. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't pull back too much. So Palantir is simply amazing. We have broken the previous all-time high over here. And right now it looks like it's going to consolidate a little bit before we get more upside again. Okay, let's take a look at the fear and greed index. Okay, let's see what are the figures today. Come on, load faster. Okay, still basically the same thing, 69. Okay, today market seems like it's quite strong. Let's see. Come on, give me an opportunity to get back into Amazon again. Yeah, I don't want to waste this trade though. I've already taken all my profits at 210, and right now I'm actually trying to get back in again. let's see. Let's open up VWAP and VWeb and see whether where can we start to buy Amazon. Okay, I will set the alert. Hey, what happened to this? Oh, close everything. What is this? I don't want the field, close everything. Okay, I will set the alert at VWAP, VWeb, and once the alert triggers, maybe I will come back and see again. Okay. Hello, my friends. Hey, thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, nice to have you here. I'm new to all this streaming stuff, so if you have any questions or you have any chance that you want me to take a look for you, feel free to ask. Okay, I'm also monitoring my positions, make sure there's no sudden rapid sell off, and at the same time, I have to update my groups like what are the things that I'm doing. Hello, friend. Hey, stick around. I'm actually trying to get back into Amazon. So, bro, maybe I can show you this. Okay, maybe we go to a 1 hour chart on Amazon because I actually entered Amazon at a really good price. I can't remember where was it, but then I have like this roughly about 15% ROI on Amazon. Initially, I took some partial profit on Monday after the huge gap up because they the China and US they paused the tariff for another 90 days, right? Yeah, so that's where I booked 50% of my profit. I let the other 50% run. But then, because I have forgotten that I've set a TP at 210. So once it reached 210, it took me out of everything. Yeah, so I still want like little more profit. So right now I'm actually trying to get back into Amazon. Yeah, so if you drop down to 5 minutes, I already set the alert on VWeb. So I'm waiting for the VWeb to be triggered. So even if you look at here, it looks like price is giving us an impulse, and right now we are doing something like a bull flag. So from here, Amazon might start to go up. So I might do a day trade and convert it into a swing trade. But of course, because market is actually quite overheated, there's not much meat left, and I'm not too sure whether and how far will Amazon go. That's the thing. Oh, really? Well, which camp? Selarang? Is it Selarang? Ah, bro, later on I will check out your profile, see whether I can find you or not. Yeah, because after I started this thing, like I have a lot of friends on Facebook, Instagram. Everyone has been asking me about this, like trading or investment stuff. Yeah. Hello, Vance. Hello, friend. Yeah, so bro, do you actually do trading? Are you trading? I swap with you to go soon. uh, okay, I think I know who you are. You are the handsome guy that I think you used to ride a bike or something, right? Is it? Nisun camp. I think you should be happy that you didn't go to Nisun camp though. Because that time after I think I went there, I was the only straight guy in Nisun camp because I went to like I became a clerk over there, and I think there's like 10, maybe about 10 staff. Yeah, so out of the 10, 9 of them, all of them are gays. Yeah, I was the only straight guy. So imagine during your like nap or that, they they come and touch you all the time, you know. Yeah, they will come and touch you like all your private area, then they'll take photo of you or something like that. They will tease you. and they were like be giggling at one corner, don't know what kind of stuff they are talking about. But I was quite lucky because I was only there for I think 4 months, and then I ORD, ORD or ROD, I can't remember the term. Okay, so volunteer, just simply amazing. Yes, bro, you didn't go there. I tell you that 4 months was a torture, man. But I was also lucky because I think during that 4 months, for that 2 months, I did a lot of work for the warrant officer or something like that. So my last 2 months, the warrant officer actually gave me off and told me that I only have to come back to collect my IC. Yeah, so it was quite lucky. I was there for like 2 months only. Okay, the market is moving, but Amazon is not moving, so there might not be any day trading opportunity for me today. Yeah, Amazon. Let's see. Yeah, I've already set an alert on Amazon and just waiting for it to be triggered. So today market is actually pretty awesome. Right now, my account is up roughly about 1.97%. No, 2.11 already after I did a refresh. Yeah, 2.11% is simply amazing. I'm just waiting to secure profits and see what the market does next, because if you were to look at my TikTok profile, I just posted a video maybe about 30 minutes ago or something. So I give a week mid market update video for my group. Yeah, so you can actually look at it. We are just on standby trying to book profits. How about Intel? Come on, Intel, keep moving up. Don't pull back. Yeah, bro. So are you trading right now? I'm quite interested though. Yeah, I didn't realize that I have so much friends who are actually trading. Yeah, so they started to message me on like Facebook, Instagram, all that. Adobe, nothing here. What else? What can we do today? Hey, my friends. Welcome to the stream. So I'm new to this space, and I will be starting a new 100,000 USD stock account. So from there, I will start posting like maybe weekly or monthly update on my performance. Yep. Yeah. So right now, I'm just waiting to exit all my current holdings so that I have the funds to actually start another 100K USD account. Yeah, so I actually got a very good news from Momo. I'm not too sure. Does it is it something that is being sent out to like all everyone who actually use the platform? But this morning, right, Momo actually sent me this. Let me see. Where was it? How do I find it? I think it's an event or something. Yeah, so Momo says that I have been invited to become an accredited investor. Something over here. Can you actually see? Yep. Tomorrow morning, if I have the time, I will go and apply for it. So basically, you need to have $1 million in your account to actually be eligible to become like their accredited investor, which they grant you like some some premium investment product that are available to retail investors. Yeah, so I'll give it a try and see what is all this about. Yeah, I would actually prefer not to show my own personal account. That's why I will be starting a new account instead. But I think 100K should be substantial, right? To actually like see that I'm actually serious in this market and I'm actually doing well, all that. Yeah, so guys, I'm actually live streaming to Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, for now I can't live stream to Facebook because I created a new page and they says that the page have to be at least 2 months old before I can start live streaming. And so I think I have roughly about 1.5 months more left before I can live stream over there. Okay, today the market like nothing, no alerts is being triggered on my phone though, except AMD. Yeah, AMD is the only alerts that got triggered. Uh, Come on, market. We are 13 minutes in already, and most of the stuff should have already went a little at least. Yeah, so let's see. Are we able to find any day? Oh yes, UNH, UNH. Oh, UNH. I remember it has this like crazy dump. I'm thinking should I actually try to do a day trade on UNH? I tried doing a day trade, risking very small, like 0.3% of my account. I think twice or thrice, and every single time I got stop out. So should I give it another shot? If this today I got stop out again, this will be like my third or fourth time being stopped out by UNH. Yeah, because I think my very first positions was somewhere here, and the last one was actually yesterday. Yesterday, I think market open. Is it yesterday? Yes, should be yesterday. Yesterday, I think maybe around this area. I tried to do a day trading long, but then I got stopped out. Okay, I think I'll wait for a while before I pull the trigger on UNH. Wow, today the mid and the small and mid cap stocks, they are powerful though. CVNA, how about UAL? Well, UAL is also powerful. How about Affirm, Upstart? No, only that few is actually moving. Wow, CCL is actually pretty strong today. CCL has been a very good trade to me. For me, you can see that previously on my chart, I actually draw like some bull flag or something like that. So these are some of the opportunity that I have already taken on CCL, and CCL has given me super awesome profit. Yeah, but this time around, this rally, I actually miss it. So I've already maxed out my account, like buying all the positions. So I don't have much funds left to open a new trade, unless it's like a day trading or maximum 1 or 2 more swing trade, and that's it. No more funds. Hello, hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so guys, I'm very new to this space. If you have like any questions or any charts or regarding anything, like if you want me to help you with your positions, if you're doing well, definitely you don't need my help. But of course, if you're not doing well, you can actually ask. From there, I see what kind of advice can I actually give it to you. I think I should set some alert because right now I'm actually live streaming. It's another challenge for me to scroll through or read through the chart quickly because I have to talk, I have to look at charts. You know, I'm a guy, I can't multitask very well. Hey. Nice to see you here, friend. Yeah, SPY is actually running out of momentum already. There's not much meat left. So we can talk a bit about SPY just to keep you updated on the overall market direction. Okay, so let's just go up to maybe the daily time frame. So if you were to look at the daily time frame, right, I've already drawn this like a red color horizontal line. This is actually the resistance area. Why is it a resistance? So if you just look left from the current price of about 587, if you look left, roughly around this area here, 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 and somewhere around here. You can see that we have quite a lot of touches, and SPY is actually reaching the about 590 to about 592 area. I believe at this price, right, SPY will definitely start to pull back. Yeah, so even if you look at RSI right now for daily chart is actually at 66, which is about $4 more before we entered the overbought zone. And for SPY, the tendency of entering the overbought zone and then starts to pull back is actually quite frequent. Yeah, so it's something that you actually have to look out for. And if you go back down to the 1 hour, today there's not much strength in the overall market. So even if it didn't actually hit about 590 area, SPY can definitely pull back under the resistance. Yeah, there. Let me just pull the chart down. So SPY definitely can pull back around here before we break out of this around 590 to 592 zone, which is a major resistance area. Yeah. Guys, if you have questions, just ask, okay? The more you ask, the more I have something to talk about. Because for me, I'm a very happy guy right now. This past, I think, from this low, okay, from 7 and 9 April, this area, I have already bought a lot of positions. So let me just pull out my group chat. So if you look at my group chat, you can see that because these groups just started not very long ago, and you can see that these are the long-term investment that I've already bought. So you see some of them usually, okay, most importantly is over here. You see that I bought VOO at $450. It was on the 7th of April. Yeah, usually for long-term investment, I will just buy VOO. I will not I don't usually buy like individual stocks. For individual stocks, I prefer trading them than holding them. Okay, so this was the only time that I actually started to buy long-term investment in stocks, because I have like some extra cash for my businesses, all that, and I have no idea like what should I do with it. So I decided to buy some stocks. Yeah, so each of them is about that time I deposited 50,000 in. So each position I bought roughly about 10%, roughly about 20% of the 50,000. Yeah, so I just bought this few. Then as for trading, I'm doing extremely well. Today alone, I think I'm up about, let's see, let me take a look. Today alone, okay, just now was about 2.11%, the highest I saw. So right now it went back down to about 1.18%, which is still positive. So it's extremely good. So for trading, I still have a lot of positions. So if you just look around your screen area, you should be able to tell like what are the positions that I'm actually currently holding on to. Yeah. But most of them that you are actually seeing, right, I've already taken partial profits for them. Yeah, so right now I'm just aiming for higher targets, and I will start to book even more profits. Bro, Tesla, how this price? Okay, Tesla, if you look at my TikTok, I did post my signal over there. I bought it at 275, so my average price is 275. And right now if you want to add, I wouldn't recommend. Okay, bro, at least minimally, I think you wait for something like this, a very small like bull flag or a very small pullback. From here, if you have a breakout, right, with a confirmation, definitely you can start buying again. Yeah, as for me, I booked partial profits on Monday. Yeah, so Monday should be here. I booked about 30% off. Yep, so too high, I think, for Tesla. Too high. My target for Tesla is even higher though. Okay, well, lucky bro, you told me it's too high, because my target is actually 350. Yeah, my target is $350, and right now is pretty near already. So thank you, bro, for the reminder. Okay, I'm going to shift my take profit target. I'm no longer going to put it at 350. So I think likely I will shift it to about 380. Yeah. So if you look left again, 380, you can see that we have like some a few touches here and there. So these are all the resistance. Yeah, so I will shift my target up even higher. If not, it will be another Amazon again. I gotten out everything. Uh, okay, Apple. Let me see. Okay, bro, don't not so fast. Okay, let me just shift my stop loss. Can? Okay. Give me 30 seconds. I will shift my stop loss and my take profit right now. Yeah, see, I'm a guy. I can't multitask very well. Let me. Wow, my Tesla is amazing. The ROI for Tesla right now is about 23%. Hey, what am I talking about? I need to shift my take profit for Tesla, right? Tesla, right? Yeah, see, I can't multitask well. Are you guys like me? Okay, so okay, 380 shift my take profit. Wow, thanks, bro. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, so I've already shift, and if you just look at the bottom right corner of your screen, you can actually see that. Yeah, so let me just pull out the group chat again. So this is what I do. I actually engage a developer to build like this bot for me. So whatever things that I do to my personal account, it will automatically send all the updates into this group. Yeah, so you see my TP initially was 350, so right now I shift it to 380. Okay, so now we go back to Apple. Apple. I also have positions in Apple though. Correct, right? I have positions in Apple. Let me see. Yes, I do have positions in Apple. Apple right now, okay, bro, because I think today the market is actually not very strong. So if you just look at SPY is actually somehow like moving quite sideways. Yeah, so if for Apple, I will also expect Apple to move a little bit sideways. Because Apple just announced their dividend on Monday, and right now we have like this huge gap up, and we are consolidating in this sideways zone. Okay, let's see. Let's see whether we can find any opportunity or not for Apple. Apple, yeah, bro. Apple actually right now we are in the resistance already though. No. I'm not going to sell all my Tesla, bro. I took off 30% of my profits already. So the other 70%, I'll aim maybe all the way until 350. I book another 20% or something. And then my last target should be about 380. Yeah, of course, I will just keep trailing my stop loss. Then from there, I will, one day it will just take me out for profit. Yeah, so I don't have to worry too much. Wow, you want to buy Apple right now? Below 200, you mean below the 200 EMA or SMA, is it? Because right now Apple is $212 though. So if you are looking at the 200 SMA, it's over here. I'm not too sure whether you can see it. Let me just make it a little bit thicker. How do I make it thicker? Okay, no problem. I should be able to make the line even thicker, right? I have no idea where is it. Yeah, so basically the 200, no, 200. Oh, you mean buy at $200? $200, possible, bro. It's quite possible because if you look over here, we actually have a gap up. So this gap up is actually not filled yet. So I think likely Apple, there might be a chance Apple might pull back into this to fill this gap before we get more upside. Yeah, for me, my Apple, I remember I entered not long ago. Yeah, I entered at 198. So 198, where's 198? Yeah, I entered here. I entered here. Yeah, I think I entered this on my live stream though. I think was the Monday live stream. I entered with a few guys over here. So I told them I actually buying Tesla Apple at 198 and my stop loss is 193. So 193 is around here or just under this low. Just under this low. A small stop loss. 194. 194 I think might be a bit difficult for it to come back there though. For this gap fill, I think it's quite possible, but to go all the way to 194 as of this current market condition is quite a distance, bro. But of course, we won't know whether you reach there or not. If you want, you can actually set an alarm. Then after that, from there, if it really goes there, good for you. You can definitely buy. Then for me, I'll just waste my profit. Yeah. What? Let's see. I'm actually it's quite tempting for me to actually book some. I think I want to book some partial profit for AMD because we are at this major resistance. So I'm actually keeping a close eye on it. Let's go down to the 5 minutes. The 5 minutes is retracing a little bit. And if we were to zoom in, we have a fair unmitigated fair value gap over here. Let me just do it properly. Yep, so right now we have a very small unmitigated fair value gap. And if price can actually respect this zone and give us like a rejection candle with another confirmation candle, we might start to see more upside again. Yeah, so for me, I will definitely set the alarm at this just under the zone 116.78. Set the alarm here and see whether it will be triggered or not. Once it's triggered, I will come back to review AMD to see whether I want to book some partial profits. My 150, bro. Why 150? Bro, why do you actually bought it there? Yeah, for me, my style is very simple. I don't normally do like long-term investment. Yeah, for individual stocks, it's always trading. Yeah, I do day trading, swing trading, and position trades. Diversify into different types. Yeah, but I don't buy individual stocks and hold them for very long. The only long-term investment that I hold for like maybe 10 years, 20 years, all that is actually VOO and 2800. 2800 is the Hong Kong ETF for HSI. Yeah, so I buy these two for long-term investment. VOO I have been buying for I think the past 6-7 years already, but 2800 I just started last year November. Yeah, it was a friend who actually joined my group and then he told me about it, so I went to do some research. The expense ratio is actually pretty low. Yeah, so I decided to buy it, and I think China, you give it another 5 years or 10 years, it should be pretty strong. Something like, because China market, right? If you just zoom out, it has been in this range since 2007. Yeah, and it's here for almost 18 years already. And if you go back to STI, STI also has been in this range since 2007, and STI just started to broken out of the previous high in February. So I think HSI might have something similar to this. That's why I started to buy 2800. I win 100 USD, I run a low. Bro, no, for me, okay, it doesn't really matter the amount of money that you actually make. Most importantly, I think is in percentage. Yeah, because if you have, let's say, 100,000 account, but you have no idea what you are trading and you all into something, some stocks are just garbage. When they dump, right, once the hype is over, it will never ever come back again. Yeah, so the kind of like investors, they have no ideas like what they are actually doing. They are very risky. So no matter how much money you give them, they will not be able to make a single cent. Yeah, so the amount is, it doesn't matter as long as you just slowly build from a small account. Someday definitely it will grow larger and larger. Like for me myself, I start off with a 30,000 account about I think seven years ago. Okay, I've been trading for this year or next year will be my number 11 year, but I only turned profitable uh, about 7 years now. Yeah, so I started off with 30,000, then I start to see result. I pump more and more money in, both into my trading account initially. After my trading account become quite substantial, I stopped pumping money in and I started to pump into VOO. Yeah, so I even until right now, even if I have like the extra funds, so that I will no longer pump into my trading account. Everything will go into long-term investment. Yeah, bro, can really trust me. This just don't give up. I know in trading all that it's not easy. Initially, for me, it was also not easy. I have blow up like I think 5 account if I remember correctly during my first about 4 years or something. So that 4 years I was like gambling, totally no idea what to do, and my risk was really huge. Yeah, that's how I blow up multiple accounts until I learned to manage my risk. I learned how to read the charts. I learned about like macroeconomics. If you ask me, like the fundamental of individual companies, I'm not very good at it. For me, as long as you are doing trading and you are buying stocks that are under the S&P 500, the top 500 companies in the US, likely you won't go wrong as long as you are doing trading. Yeah, AMD is pretty good because they announced the share buyback scheme. Yeah, that's why it actually fired off quite a lot. Yeah, my day trading for today is Amazon. I'm still waiting for Amazon. Okay, I'm actually starting to like Amazon. Okay, let's draw a trend line on Amazon and set an alert. Okay, we'll set an alert on Amazon. If we break out of Amazon with a solid candle and some confirmation of volume, all that, I will go long from here. Okay. Yep, I have can see over here, I have already set an alarm. I'm just waiting for it to be triggered. Yeah, bro, you buy AMD at 150, 150. To be honest, I really like Amazon. No, AMD is one of the instrument that I like it so much because if you look back at my charts, you see around like 2322 area, I have been buying AMD all along. I believe in the business model, and I think that their chips are actually better than Intel. But of course, Intel they just changed a new Singaporean CEO, right? So yeah, Singaporean CEO, I think he will bring Intel to another level. How much now, Amazon? Amazon currently is 210, around 210.3. Yeah, just waiting for that breakup because today market is actually not strong, and I won't advise any shorting because overall direction is still towards the bullish side. 187 let me see. Let me check for you, huh? 187. Okay, we do have a very big fair value gap over here. It's a huge zone on the 4 hour, but of course this zone is like what 193 to 205. Definitely we need to refine our entry. So going back down to the 1 hour, let me try to find a more precise entry over here. Okay, I need to use this. Okay, actually we can buy right now. There's a very small. Okay, let's not do this. This is not a good zone. Yeah, so if you were to use smart money concept, there's liquidity around this area, so definitely Amazon. Sorry, bro, today I'm not too sure what happened to me. I keep saying the wrong ticker symbol though. Okay, so we have liquidity around this area. So and we have a fair value gap, and I think Amazon, there will be a chance that we will tap into this zone before we get more upside. So this zone is about 205, but this is a really huge zone though. So if you were to just put it somewhere in the middle, I think somewhere here, 199 to about 205, this is an area, a good buying area. To go down to fill this gap over here, right? I'm not too sure whether we will do it or not, but of course, when price comes into this zone, we have to monitor price action to see whether we get any rejection from there. Then we try to refine the entry. Right now, I think it's quite too early to actually try to identify like where it will go. So thanks, bro, for asking this. I will also set an alert on Amazon. So my alert is 205.8. You mean 205 can buy? Yes, around 205. But of course, let me try to. I remember I have this TradingView has this function, right, where I can copy the candle. Let me find out. Yeah, 205. If Amazon can enter that zone, it will be good. But if not, right, we have to wait for a break. We have to take a breakout trade instead. But the breakout trade, I think there's not much meat going up, because if you go up to the 4 hours, and let me zoom out. Okay, 4 hours. Remember Amazon, when I told you, I'm not too sure whether I told you or not. If you look towards the left side of the chart, around 217 area, you can see that we have resistance, 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 and resistance. Yeah, so the breakout trade, even after breakout, you only have roughly about $7 for you to capitalize on. After that, you might need to book more of your profit and just move your stop loss to break even, and see whether Amazon will break out of this resistance, then starts to pull back. If we see something like this, definitely we will have more confirmation that we'll hit much more higher. Okay, bro, let me see. Just now I was answering one question, right? What was I answering? Let me see. I can't remember what was it. Okay, let's see whether can we refine this or not. Yeah, bro, definitely buying this breakout trade is not advisable. Why? Just look over here. You see, Amazon right now is about 210, right? And if you look at RSI, RSI is actually really, really overbought. The highest, I think, is about 83. Yeah, so this part is actually 83. And right now, RSI is actually coming down already. So we might go back to equilibrium again around the 50 area before Amazon will start to trend again. Yeah, right now, I will say it's a waiting game if you are doing swing trading, because for me, I like to do swing trades. I don't really like day trades unless I see the potential in the day trade where I can convert them into a swing trade. Yeah, I don't scalp the market, so I like a very relaxed style of trading. So I always set alerts here and there, just waiting for price to tag into them. What else? Nvidia. Yeah, market is really extended, way too extended, because if I just pull out this 20 EMA and we use a measurement tool, you can see that SPY has already went up about 5.4% away from the EMA, and there's no meaningful pullback at all. So definitely we need some sort of pullback before we get more upside. The market will not trend in a straight line forever. Yeah, so far I look at my group, it's also pretty quiet. Nobody is asking about any instrument at all. Yeah, correct. For me, same thing, same thing. I think I will either take the breakout trade or I wait for it to enter this zone. Yeah, about 195 to about 205 area. Yeah, because market always likes to do something like let's see whether can we find any example. Yeah, I think the market is too strong already for the past 1 month or so. Can't really find any example here. Let's scroll back. Don't have also. It's okay when I see that I update you. Oh, Tesla, amazing trade. I'm very interested in UNH though, although it's stopping out for like garbage. This UNH is totally garbage. I got stopped out, I think, 2 or 3 times already. Because I did a day trade and then I tried to convert in the swing trade and it just doesn't go. 194.71. Oh, Amazon, huh? Let me see again. 194.71. 194.71. Got one break. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean by one break? One nine four point seven one 194.71 somewhere here. Okay. Oh, you mean a breakout, is it? Like breaking above like all this resistance area and it just fire off? Do you mean this? Ah, yes, correct. Okay, this gap up, right? This whole gap up. Let me just okay. So basically, this very very huge gap up is because the U.S. and China they decided to pause the tariff, and this de-escalate the tariff for 90 days. Yeah, that's why it gives all the investors the confidence in the market again, which caused this gap up overnight. Yeah, the market ended here on Friday or something. Yeah, then this Monday, a few days ago, we actually have this huge gap up. Yeah, it was like the one of the most amazing day already. Yeah, through the whole of I think mid-April to now, the market is just so good, super good. Okay, so today is like quite a slow day, huh? It's basically just hanging around pre-market price. Yep, still around pre-market price. I look at my portfolio, like really nothing much is moving. Oh, Google is moving No wonder I see there's a spike in my P&L. Yes, Google is moving. Finally, bro. Google, you need to move your ass. Huh? All the Magnificent Seven has moved so much, only left you. Okay, so if we put on the trend line again, same thing, Google is hitting resistance. Yeah. Yes. Yes, correct. Only Amazon is negative. Yeah, so Google, okay, for those who have not bought Google, this might be your opportunity. Let me see, let me just double confirm. Hopefully I don't give wrong information. Yes, I think it's a nice area to take a breakout trade. Yes, correct. So uh Google, definitely. Why? Why don't okay, is it because of all the antitrust issues or that? Or is it because people told you that what the OpenAI, Perplexity are going to take over Google as the leading like AI or something? Too many lawsuits. Yes. Okay. It's actually very normal for those tech company, especially those mega tech company. It's really, really normal. And it actually price in really, really fast. Normally after once it's announced already, maybe you just wait for another week or two. Uh, things will price in and then you start another rally again. This is what I noticed. Unless you are talking about fraud as in, do you know this stock called SMCI? I believe you know this stock, right? So I think about last year or something, they actually like deferred their filings of their earnings report or that. Then after that, if you see news like that about fraud or where they failed to file for earnings, right, this kind of news will really damage the stock. That's why SMCI has been like tanking all the way. Yeah, usually lawsuit, this kind of news is really normal. The Meta a few years ago, they also got into something like that. I think uh, they were doing some monopoly thing or they have some like data privacy issues. Yeah, it was actually pricing really quickly, maybe about 2 weeks or so. Then after Meta start another rally again. Yeah, most importantly for trading stocks, just be careful about fraud news. Anything related to fraud, it will really plunge the market, and that plunge can last for months to maybe 2 years or 3 years. Yeah, SMCI was one of them. Because, wow, bro, if let me just try to search on my group chat because I gave my group a lot of info about those fraud stuff, but I can't really remember like what did I actually told them about it. Next page. Which stock is best to buy? Um, it depends on you. If you are a very high risk person looking for quick gains, uh, from what I heard, penny stocks they can like just skyrocket overnight. But I have no idea how to trade it because I have never ever done that before. But if you want something like stable, um, something like what I'm always doing, I'm always trading all the big names. I rarely buy things that I don't know. So even like my watch list, there's like maybe 200 to 300 stocks, and I can tell you that every single one of them are all in the S&P 500. If not, they are under like HSI or yes, something like that. I don't look for high risk, high return trades, but just something stable and consistent. So my target for every month is at least about 5% growth on my account, and averagely every year minimally it can give me, like, let's say if we really have a very bad year, maybe because we entered a recession or a crisis or that, if that year I can make 20%, I think I'm more than happy already. But so far my performance has been really great. Every single year is definitely more than 50%. I want, yes, just focus on those mega tech stock. You will be pretty safe. Yeah, I heard, because I have a friend who I think he have like this CFA certificate. I think it's called Chartered Financial Analyst. I think it's really recognized in the financial world. So he told me that you should look into stocks that can overtake the king of the industrial. So let's say Nvidia right now is the king, right? So you should find another stock that are similar or their competitors, which can overtake them in maybe the next 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years. So if you invest in stocks like that, they will have like exponential growth. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether it will work or not. I have not tested this theory for myself. Yeah, bro, I actually found it. Nope, I shouldn't. How do I go back to this chat? Huh? Oh, yes, it's here already. Okay, guys, so sorry. Eh, where's my group chat? Yeah, so this was posted on March this year, 18th of March. Yeah, so I just told them another stock good for learning because it's something similar to SMCI a few months back. The most important word in this article is fraud. Yes, every single news you read about those stocks or that, you just have to find out this word fraud. Okay, the moment there's fraud in a stock, it will really plunge like crazy. Yeah, so you see, this stock has already plunged like TTD has already plunged roughly about 62% from the top. Then I just asked them whether they will actually buy this stock or not. So if we go back to TTD, let's see. I also can't remember how's the chart looked like. Yeah, so I think somewhere in March or something, maybe it plunged. Yeah, so 18th of March. 18th of March is here. This area. So I asked them whether will you continue to buy TTD. Yeah, but if you can see that from 18th of March, once the news is announced, it only bottomed on 7th of April. So this was quite good. So I think they managed to resolve it or something. So about 2 weeks to 3 weeks later, price in already, then the market start to rally. Yes, yes. Right now the stock coming down is not surprising lah. Yeah, bro. If you look at Spy, yeah, Spy really don't have any meaningful pullback since since here. This is like 21st of April. So we have been going up for 3 weeks already. For 3 weeks, there's no meaningful pullback, and it has been going up for 15.5%. Yes, normally stock don't go up so much though. They don't go up like 15%, then after they start to pull back. Normally every 10% or something, you will start to see at least a small pullback. Yeah, so right now even actually this doesn't count as a pullback, right? This is more like a sideways move. You see? So the whole of today, yeah, so pre-market open here, and right now price is still in this range. Yeah, this is one good tip for you. So even if you buy any stock, just look out for fraud. This one word, fraud. Okay, the moment you see it, exit all your positions. The lawsuit, all that, usually it will plunge a little, but then usually like 1 to 2 weeks later, you will price in, you can start buying already. This is the reason why I bought Google. Okay, so if you also, bro, if you haven't follow me. Okay, I need to give some followers as well. Yeah, go so Google. If you look at my TikTok profile, I actually post. I posted. I think I entered the position. Should be here, lah. Here or here. I can't remember where. So maybe let's say if I entered here, Google went up, came back, went up again. I thought like, wow, Google is going to fire off all the way. Instead, because of the antitrust issue where they found like Google was trying to monopolize the their services or something, or their search engine. So we have this very huge plunge. So after the news was announced, you see 1 day later, pricing, then the market start another rally. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, so bro, uh, I'm also creating my own course. I'm not too sure how experienced you are. Even if you are a very experienced trader, or that, definitely I welcome you to join my course. I think it should be ready in maybe 2 months' time or something. Because right now I'm actually doing all the scripting, uh, trying to put in all the important information. So I will touch on a lot of things, including technical analysis, um, fundamental and macroeconomics. Yeah, so everything will be touched on, and I will not do like some educators where they try to like uh, they try to split into different package. Like let's say you have to buy this first, then after once you learn finish this, then you buy another one. So I'm not actually not going to do that. I'm going to package everything into one thing and see whether you like it or not. Also, I have a 30 days money guarantee back. So no question asked. If you don't like it, just click the refund button. It will automatically refund back to you. Uh, yeah, so just now I was talking about Google, right? Now, Google, if you are looking, huh? What happened? Ơi, ơi.